Hi everybody, what's up? Welcome to another devlog. Um, this is the first devlog after the release of the Phil Alpha, and the first thing I want to say before I forget is thank you so much for playing it, for contributing, for giving me feedback. It's been really helpful, and you've helped me make the game a lot better. Whether you found some bugs that I completely missed, or told me quality of life things that you wanted to add. You really helped make the game better, so thank you very much for that. That's also primarily the reason I was away for so long. I've just been very busy working on fixing all the bugs and all the different things, adding an extra level of polish, a lot of quality of life stuff. I'm sure you guys are going to love the next time you get to play the next alpha or next beta, I don't know. Other than that, I've been working on a couple of other stuff as well. One of the things I've been focusing a lot is analytics. I've actually added analytics to the alpha that I've sent you guys. So I've been collecting some data. Obviously not personal information, but things like playtime, which levels you completed, which levels you didn't, things like that. Of course, anonymously as well. And well, it was supposed to be very helpful, and it was helpful in some regards. Unfortunately, because this is just my first time using analytics, I got some things wrong. So I spent a lot of time tinkering with analytics as well, trying to get it right. The Unity analytics system is what I've used, and I have some good things to say about it, some bad things. So if you don't care about any of this, you can skip right ahead. But for any of you who are Unity developers or starting out and trying to test analytics, here's my take on it. The Unity analytics system is probably the easiest to implement in your game compared to other things, because it is you can just download it from the asset store and use it like that, or other means I don't even remember. But it's built in. It's very easy, and likewise the use for it in terms of code or even without code, like through buttons, is very simple. However, it does have two issues which I consider pretty big. The first is that unless you're a Unity Pro user, that is not basic Unity like Free Unity or Unity Plus, which I am, only if you're Unity Pro, you have access to the raw data from the analytics, which means that even if I collect a certain amount of information and I tell it to post that information, I can only view it for Unity's the Unity dashboard lens. So I can't go and look at individual requests and the data that was sent there to try and understand it. I just have to use that interface, and if that interface doesn't support what I want, well, tough luck. I can't do anything about it. I found it very frustrating when I was trying to debug the system because it didn't work for me at first. So let that be a factor to consider. Another factor which you should consider, though I am going to assume that a lot of analytics systems are like that, the response time is fairly low. So it could take up to 16 hours, if not longer, from the moment an analytics request is sent until it appears on your dashboard. Which, in terms of workdays, it means that if you start working on a system or make a change in the analytics system and you want to test it out, you'll only see the results the day after, which is very slow. And the same thing it applies, and I think is even worse when it comes to the funnel system, which allows you to make sort of like a flow of different request states. And that's not great because it makes it very hard to develop when you have to wait so long. But those are the only two issues I've had with it. Other than that, it was fairly consistent and gathered the data. It's free to use, free to implement. That's it. So now I got that system in place. Hopefully it'll help me make the game better because I'll be able to pinpoint which levels are a bit too hard, which levels are a bit too easy. And that reminds me of a second thing that Unity Analytics can allow you to do, and that's what I've been using them for as well, remote configuration. So using Unity's built-in Unity Analytics, you can actually configure your game, certain parameters, certain values, directly from the dashboard. So without any user needing to update their game or anything like that, they simply go to the server, the Unity Analytics server, I'm assuming, check, hey, is this variable? Does it exist? If it does, give me its value. That's the value I'm going to use. If it doesn't, I have some default value to use. So because of that, I can actually control right now the difficulty of each individual level in Phil, as well as the general difficulty, all without making any of the players update their code, which is pretty amazing. So that's really cool. Let's see what else. Well, I've worked on trailers for You're Not Supposed to Be Here and Me Masters. As I said before in my blogs, not in any vlog, one of the biggest hardships I've faced there was the lack of people actually trying the game out and playing them. Just glanced at the store page. It wasn't very exciting for them, and they just left, or they even left a bad review. And because of this, I thought that making a trailer would be very helpful, be more exciting, be more accessible. So I've made those trailers. They're on my YouTube channel. You can check them out. They're also on the store pages of You're Not Supposed to Be Here and of Me Masters. So let me know what you think about them. I put a lot of work into it, but I am very unskilled with making trailers because I'm a game developer and not a marketing expert or whatever. Not a media person. Yeah, so please let me know. Also, shout out and thank you to my lovely girlfriend for helping me with all the animation stuff in the Me Masters trailer. It's very cute. I really like it. Let's see what else. Oh, final thing. Again, this is mostly for developers if it interests you. Until now, as I said, I've been using Unity Cloud Build in order to collect the data. Sorry, in order to automatically get builds from my game from Git into my phone. Because then I don't have to build it myself. It's very quick, it's very nice. But something that I have only recently really tried using and it's very helpful are Android emulators. I always thought that they were really complex and really hard to use, but it turns out they're actually easy as pie. Specifically, I've been using NDPlayer, the Android emulator. It's free to use. Just download it, and it works. Like, you can drag an APK in, it installs, you can play it. No hassle. It's really great. So if you don't have Unity Cloud Build, or you're looking for a way to test your game faster than Unity Cloud Build, because those builds do take a while, this is by far single-handedly the quickest way to test your Unity game in an almost realistic environment. The only issue is that you won't be able to get, other than physically you're not holding the device and using touch control so you can't see what you're covering, the device's specs sometimes are too strong or too weak, depending on the configuration you have on the NDPlayer. So there's nothing like testing on a real device, but it's a very good close second. That's it for now. I know it's not a very exciting vlog because there's not a lot to show in terms of visuals, but rest assured that I have patched the game. It looks better than ever, it feels better than ever, it plays better than ever, and I'll be moving straight on to making new levels, and hopefully within 2 weeks from now maybe, we'll have another playable test for you guys to try out and give me more feedback on. So again, thank you very much for trying my game, giving me feedback. It was very helpful. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.